Hi everyone, welcome to Learn for Exam. Today I have my friend, very close friend with me, Bhalchandra here. He was a colleague in IFT when I was we studied together for our MBIB program. We both were students for the 2018-20 batch. So I wanted him to speak because he started his preparation from July, and he's a really very nice guy. He's a very humble person. So I wanted him to answer a lot of questions that a lot of people might be having right now, right? So let's start without wasting much time. Bhalj, welcome to Learn for Exam. First of all,
Thanks a lot. It's an
yeah.
honor.
Bhalj, tell me about your journey. So when did you start preparing for these exams?
So I had an interest towards pursuing an MBA since the
Mm-hmm.
last year. Since the last year of my undergrad, so I started preparing for it seriously in July after my exams got over. So I started focusing completely on the preparation for MBA exams in July.
Okay, so a lot of people are they're thinking that July is late. So that's not late, I presume, right? Because you started your preparations from July and you cracked IFT. So that's a good thing.
I don't think if your fundamentals are in the right place, I don't feel it will take you that much time. And because the topics in quant are basic, you have learned those concepts in 10th itself. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel the concepts in logical ability will change from person to person. So that is a personal thing. Some people have more interest in that, some do not have. It is a thing of aptitude after all. And in English, it is a part of general reading. So that is another aspect.
Okay. So what did you do in the first month of preparation? So what did you do in July?
Okay, so in July, it was kind of a learning curve. How means I had not faced an online test for almost 3-4 years. So to
Mm-hmm.
get into that group, to give mocks, to have that mental stamina to stay in the to give a test for 3 hours. Let's say if CAT goes on for 3 hours, ZAT goes on for even
Mm-hmm.
longer than that. So building up
Mm-hmm.
that mental stamina and keeping your cool, and also uh, how to attempt different questions. It means in logical ability, types of questions change from set to set. So
Correct.
how to change a strategy. If there is a easy set, then you have to power through it, and then if there is a difficult set, you have to put your brains on it.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, there are a few easy sections in quant, whereas few are quite difficult. So how to manage the time in the exam. That was the main thing that I means learned or in the first month of my preparation.
So mainly into strategy and how to go about the paper, and then focusing on what to do based on that strategy. So
Exactly.
what was your weakest section and how did you overcome that?
Okay, so my weakest section was logical ability.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but in logical ability also there are two sections, LR and DI. So my DI was
Mm-hmm.
strong. So the
Okay.
strategy that I developed was that I will get my DI game strong first, so that if any DI set comes, I will crack it for sure. So
Okay.
for at least 1 or 2 weeks, I was just doing DI sets when I was doing logical ability, preparing for logical ability section.
Mm-hmm.
So after that,
Mm-hmm.
after gaining a good experience on it, after that I started from bottom and work my way up in the logical reasoning part. So, so
Okay.
I was not perfect, but I had
Mm-hmm.
means gained a considerable experience in handling different types of questions, different kind of sets.
Okay. And what about the strongest section? Which was the strongest and how did you, so what did you do about the strongest section?
Okay, so my strongest section was verbal ability.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that may be due to that I've been an avid reader since my childhood. So that also helps you to develop a knack.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have not read the whole paragraph, you get the gist of it by just reading a few lines of it. So uh, I just followed my natural instinct in that section. To be honest, I obviously solved a lot of sections, but there was
Mm-hmm.
means it was more of a laborious work for me to under because there are various kinds of uh, reading passages. Some are philosophical, some are informative, some are scientific. So how to tackle all of those? That
Okay.
was the basic strategy. So that it was more of a hard work than smart work in that area.
Okay. Okay. And what about mocks? How frequently did you take mocks? How many mocks did you take in total?
Okay, yes. So specifically, I took mocks for CAT almost. I At least 25, 30 mocks. I gave
Mm-hmm.
25 to 30 mocks, and I think I gave a mock every 4 to 5 days.
Okay.
And means I put myself in such an environment where it would be quite similar to the test environment. So that helped
Okay.
a lot. Timing everything, timing each section, and also looking how much time I have spent on a particular set of questions. So that helped. And
And
the
yeah,
strategy.
okay, please go on, please go on.
Yes. So, and after giving the mock, I would always analyze my answers, where I went wrong, where I went right, uh, which areas I could improve more, where did I spend more time but did not get the correct answer. So,
Okay. And so, like, CAT was over, and then I guess we only had 1 week
yes,
for IFT, right? So,
yes,
what did you do in that 1 week? Because 1 week after CAT is IFT, another week after IFT is SNAP, if I'm not wrong.
yes, right.
So, how did you position yourself according to these exams now that CAT is already over?
Okay, so one thing that I got to know after looking at the previous years of IFT was that uh, quant is not that difficult as compared to CAT.
Okay.
Logical reasoning or DI, one of either of these two sections can be tricky.
Mm-hmm.
So that is up to God on the day of the exam. So what I could do was that I in the 7 days I gave six mocks. uh,
Okay.
each day I gave a mock, and only on a day before the exam I did not give a mock because I wanted to keep my mind calm. Else I
Mm-hmm.
feel the topics are same, the approach is quite same. It's a shorter exam, so you have to be very quick. If you're not getting an answer, you do not have that luxury of time to be stuck at that question. You have to move on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it.
But I personally feel, that IFT is a more strategic exam because in CAT it's like 1 hour and one section you strategize that section. But
Exactly.
in IFT, the entire paper and it's an open field for you. It totally depends on you which are the easier questions to pick, and that makes it a more difficult
Exactly.
strategically.
Exactly, it is because in that your knowledge is not tested, but your ability to manage things is tested. Because in
Correct.
2 hours, I feel even you would be agreeing with me that the way in the year in which we appeared for IFT, there was a surprise twist. If you
Exactly, yes.
if you remember, yes.
A lot of people did not even try
No,
DI because LR was easy, DI was hell.
and some of the people did not even notice that there were six sections and there were individual
Correct.
cutoffs for each section. So
Correct.
so I had seen that, and luckily, means I approached the paper in that manner. I remember that
Mhm.
I only had 10 minutes to go for the whole reading comprehension section.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I think there were 15 questions. I attempted 10 of them. I don't know. I gave, I think, 3 to 4 minutes for each para, but I think I
Mhm.
got 9 right out of 10. So I was quite happy with my performance.
Okay. So let's now that you've taken exam and you went into IFT, it was a good feeling. So how was your experience at IFT? So we almost shared rooms, right? We
Yes,
were
almost, yes.
in almost shared
In
the
each
rooms
other's
were
rooms, yes.
adjacent. Yeah. So how was your experience in IFT?
So genuinely, the experience was very good because what I felt was that in other MBA, what the slight difference in IFT and among other top MBA colleges is that IFT obviously means you study the other MBA stuff that other kids do, but the trade part of it
Mm-hmm.
is not which is covered in any other top B school. So that
Mm-hmm.
really sets us apart, and not just it also sets us apart academically as well as professionally. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel every company in this time has an international presence, so it's a lucrative space to be in. And also the people at IFT, they are very supportive. The knowledge sharing is quite good. The resources that are available to us are exceptional. Means they are
Mm-hmm.
comparable or even better than lots of other colleges. And the
Mhm.
main part is that it being a college under government, the
Mhm.
government projects which come to our professors, we also get
Mhm.
to work with them on those projects.
Correct.
That
Correct.
is,
Right.
I
Right.
don't feel even a lot of IIMs have this kind of liberty. So
Absolutely right. Right. Mhm. And if I ask you now, this is a question that's different, a bit different. What was your most memorable moment at IFT? I just want the viewers to know that. That's
okay, so the most memorable moment at IFT was the grand alumni reunion that in the
Mhm.
first year. So it was a
Mhm.
beautiful night. Means I had not seen the campus. Means there were lights everywhere. There was flower everywhere, carpets, everything. It was just such a shiny. It was like there was a wedding going on in the campus. It was such a. It was like a wedding procession, or it was such a happy time. So that
And let me tell you, I had a class on that night, so I
I,
could not attend.
I I was shouting at you so much for just come for at least half an hour, have your food and then leave, but you did not.
Right. Right. And last question, Bal. So, what is the strategy, or what is that one thing that you want these students to follow? The students that would take exams this year, because lots of changes. COVID, a lot of time. People are saying exam would be difficult. If exam is not difficult, student would be well prepared. So, what would be that one suggestion that you would give to the students this year?
The suggestion that I will give from my own experiences that first read the instructions properly, and then uh, at least there will be at least one section which is quite difficult or quite tricky apart from
Mhm.
GK. Among
Mhm.
the normal three sections, at least one of them will be tricky, I feel. It might be
Mhm.
anyone, but there are means more chances that it might be LR or DI. So
Mhm.
students should be means ready for that.
Mhm.
They should not get scared after looking at the questions. And also, GK is a section in which you need to have qualifying score. So I urge students to start not exactly preparing, but just keep themselves updated with news starting
Okay.
now, which will help because GK is not a thing that you will be able to cover in the last 1 week before the exam, right?
Correct.
So if you
Mhm.
start preparing slowly and slowly for this, so that will be a section that might boost your chances, might boost your percentile as well as your marks. So
Mhm.
this is a this is a section which is not in any other exams. So
Correct.
so you should, if you are focusing on single-handedly on IFT, so this is one
Mhm.
section which you should keep in your mind.
Okay. Okay. It was very nice talking to you, Bhal, and I think the students and the viewers got a lot of insights on how should they
I hope.
prepare, and anyone who would start preparing from July, maybe he has his ways out. So guys, please, whatever he said, you can follow those ones out, and we hope that you would crack the exams in a very good fashion. And if you need any help, you can reach out to him, you can reach out to us,
Sure,
and we
sure.
will definitely help you out, right?
Yes.
So thanks again, Bhal, and thanks a lot for sharing your views with us.
Anytime. Okay.
Cut.